My topic was, what is the best bench press for you to get the best gains? Now, you guys might have your different opinion about it. Me and Drew talked about this earlier where we had an opinion about it. But what their science says, and it wasn't a really big sample. What I mean by that I think it was like 50 guys or 50 people in general. But what they did was they had them do incline, they had them do flat bench, and they wanted to see what was the best as far as gaining muscle. And what they did is they went through all these different things, and what they found was they say that flat bench is going to be the best thing for activation of the pec muscles. So that's what they say. Now I've always been taught, I'm sure Drew is probably this, that there's different angles and that works different parts of the muscle. This is anything, right? So we do incline, it should be working the top of the pec, and we do flat bench, should be working the center part of the pec, and then we do decline, which will work underneath the pec, and this would develop a round pec and not like a flat pec or anything like that. So that's what I would say this. I would say, you know what? Don't do one. Do all three if you can, or do both of those, and then you'll definitely activate your pectoral muscles. I know on my chest day, I always do incline and some sort of flat. Whether it's on the bar or the barbells, one way or the other, I'm getting both those exercises in. So I'm definitely going to try to work every angle of my chest I possibly can on chest day.
Another thing, too, is a lot of times people don't do flat bench, myself included, because they have too much shoulder pain or their front delts are overpowering. If that's the case, then do it at the end. Like what John said, you could do all three. Do your incline, decline, and then do your flat at the end if you have delt or shoulder problems. Because that way you're going to have everything's going to be warmed up. You're going to have blood, everything in there is going to be warmed up, and you won't go as heavy, so it's not going to be as much stress on your joints. So I know for me, I don't do flat bench barely ever, but if I do, it's like at the very end, like let me just do a couple burnouts, 2-3 sets, burnouts, just get a pump in there. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with it, but hey, we'll see.
We'll see. Like I said, I just, you know what, I would do both anyway, and I always have. So at that point, that's what I would say. Not just focus on one, and focus on multiple angles.
Because it's true. Like we're finding out that the basics, whether it's basic food, basic workouts, it's just the basics that's keeping people. Yeah. I think people look better in terms of bodybuilders, fitness people in the '90s, and they were doing basic stuff.
1,000,000%.
Dips, sit-ups, steak, eggs, squats, deadlifts, flat bench, basic stuff.